Welcome once again to the Instructor's Compass. This is your online instructor, Sir Noy Gonzaga Jr., a licensed professional teacher and a registered nurse holding more than a decade of experiences in teaching several areas of education, including communication, philosophy, history, general sciences, social sciences, language, literature, and nursing professional courses. This moment, we will be dealing with the topic ethics, the basis of right and wrong. Ethics is basically the foundational decision maker of what is right and what is wrong in the decision-making process, as well as in the rationalization of the action to be taken or action done. The presence of ethical consideration gives the doer of the action or the decision maker the ability to have analytical viewpoints regarding the forward motion that they will do, thus creating a valuable choice of whether to pursue or hold the action that should have been taken. Oftentimes, ethics is the grooming agent of the human conscience. It makes the conscience look more justifiable and explainable in the quality of its input to our discretionary choice. Therefore, in a lay person's viewpoint, ethics is the ability, the knowledge, the learned fundamentals, and the matured capacity of one person to decipher what is right from what is wrong, and the mirrored decision of how to consider something as bad or good. There are bases for ethical justification, and some of this includes laws, rules, protocols, norms, moral standards, elderly injunctions, among others. However, if we will scrutinize this, all of these are still product of human decisions and human conglomerations, making foundational ethics more of subjective than objective when it comes to historical probability. A good example to this is, what is ethical to one person through provided justification and evidences can be countered or doubted by another person who will instigate another ethical viewpoint with his or her own evidences and proofs of ethical existence. Thus, it is still very obvious that until now, ethics is actually a group consideration and not a universal course of accepted notion, except for some occasions when there is universality in the considered action or there is a shared ethical stand on the issue at hand. Yes, to give a clear viewpoint on this, there are places in the world that considers the rationale for euthanasia as more ethical than permissive suffering. However, there are still conservative venues in the global community that has the highest regard for life in whatever form or sense it may be, and will do their best to protect and enable life and let it be away from people with aggressive mindsets of providing assistance to betterment of living in whatever method it can be, even in death. That is why, dear online learners, not like history and other relative sciences, which can be settled by confirmed historical accounts and laboratory experiments, ethics is still considered a hot issue until now, as moral ascendancy will always lay its foundations in ethical principles. Every day is an ethical battle. Each moment is an ethical, analytical probing if things done are actually ethical or not, or rationally capable of being considered ethical one day in the future. Thus, it is still a considered fact that the academic community wanted its products not only to be ethically bounded, but to be involved in the discussions of ethical foundational issues. The changes in the face of ethical discretion will not only depend on the leaders of the land, but rather in the life experience and even untoward happenings in the life of an ordinary person who shared his thoughts and ideas regarding the ethical cycle of existence. By providing the essence of how important ethics is to the professional community and in the world of the career-driven individuals, it is then very basic that all courses, all vocations, all degrees will always tackle the issues on ethics and present the existing ethical consideration of certain specific areas of practice, areas of association, and areas of professional consortium. In this context, the value and relevance of ethics as a course will never depreciate, as what is good today may be bad tomorrow and vice versa. What is right today may be wrong tomorrow and vice versa. There is only one thing that will connect the historical lineage of ethics, and that is the continued educational quest to understand and visualize the evolving trend and directions of ethics, not only in the past, not even only in the present, but in what may it become in the future. To the learners who will be flexing their mental facets in contemplating how to understand ethics, just be open-minded. Search more by reading and always keep a wide eye in the existence of events that may encourage personal analytical efforts. Yes, there are universal ethics such as international laws and biblical inspirations. However, let us not also forget that human experience is one of the best synthesizing agents of ethical existence. At the end of the day, ethics is a complicated thing that we cannot stay away from, but coexist by staying focused and staying committed to knowing the better moral options that we have in every moment of our struggles. To all our learners in this course, Ethics or General Ethics, have a great time and have a mind-boggling but interesting moment of educational journey in this field of study. Again, this is your instructor's compass, and here is our just concluded topic: ethics, the basis of right and wrong. May you have enjoyed the rigging of minds in this course. This is Sir Noy Gonzaga Jr. Until the next compass will be maneuvered. Have a great day and God bless us all.